Alright guys, one of my last videos you will ever see here in Quakertown before the big move. Barrel and blade for June 2019. Feels kind of light, but here lots of stuff in it. I'm excited to see what it is. Still in love with the 8015. Oh my gosh, would love to get my hands on the actual custom one by Andrew Demko, but this will hold me over for now until. Love this thing though. Coolest lock ever. Anyway. Good. I needed some more of this. I was hoping for this. This stuff actually pretty good for starting fires. Been saving it. But anyway, let's see. So what do we got here? Oh, another flat iron. Okay. That frees me up to do some creative stuff with my other flat iron. But we'll look at this. I have a flat iron, but we'll look at that too. This is different looking. Okay. What is the theme here? Ooh. Oh. Fun. And then we got targets. Looks like we got like shooting. What is going on here? All right, let's take a look at everything here. Is this everything? Yeah, I'm going to close the box before all this stuff flies away. All right, so Barrel and Blade, if you don't know, is now a working partner with me. So they are good enough to send me this level 2 box every month. And I like Barrel and Blade because they have some pretty good boxes, quite honestly. Now they have a 2-level system. Barrel and Blade has a 2-level system, which works a little bit differently than other boxes. It's kind of unique that way. Usually what the other boxes, you have these building blocks where you have different levels, and then, as you pay more money, they add stuff to the box. But Barrel and Blade is kind of cool because when you get the level 2 box, you may get the same stuff that's in level 1. You may get completely different stuff, but what you do is you get upgraded gear that's sort of sometimes the same stuff, plus sometimes you get upgraded versions of what's in level 1, or sometimes you just get completely bigger, better, different stuff. So like, let's see, to this month, the Gerber Flatirons in both, the Taktika M100 multi-tools in both, the Breakthrough Clean Battle Rope is in both, but then you also get your Impulse 1x28, sight. So this one, okay, is just, a building block, but there have been months where, you'll get like a basic version of something, then the advanced version, or sometimes you'll get like, a cheaper version of one product, but then like a really super expensive version of another product. It's so you never kind of can tell what you're gonna get. It's a different system, but it's kind of cool the way they do it. So we've got Operation Critical Tactical. So we're just going to go item by item. What I like to do is I like to not go kind of in order of the card. I like to kind of go in order of value from monetary-wise, from the lowest to the highest. I transitioned to inside because the wind was just intolerable out there. I'm sorry. Sometimes nature sucks and doesn't play along. So the Battle Rope, Bore Cleaning Rope. Now, I know some folks that would say that these are great. I also know some folks that would say that these are not so great. They certainly are convenient for cleaning. I'm getting a great Ethan back rub, by the way, as I open this up and take a look at it. So the people that I know, and they are very knowledgeable people, that are not fans of these cleaning ropes, say that they don't like them because they carry the same kind of carbon through your barrel over and over and over as you clean. The people that I know that do like them very, very much say they're very convenient to use out in the field. So you're going to have to make up your own mind about it. But you drop this through the breech, down the barrel, right? Your little weighted part goes down through the barrel, grab it, and then you've got your scrubbies that, you know, brush everything out. Steel wire that connects on. Does this unscrew so you can actually... Oh, look at that. So you could theoretically take this off and just put patches or whatever else you wanted on this, which makes this a little bit different from some other ropes. Now, I have not used this, you know, before, this particular brand personally, but so you could replace the rope itself. Oh, and it has brass brushes, you know, built into it too. So you could replace the rope as it gets dirty, or you could replace this with some other, you know, cleaning device, you know, just patches or something else as you see fit, which might kind of be the best of both worlds, which would make this a lot more versatile than some of the other standard kind of bore ropes, bore snakes that I've seen, which might mitigate one of the, you know, the complaints that some people have. No, PETA, no, it's not for you. No, kitty, this is not a toy. So I think that this little device right here makes it a lot better and might make it a lot more amenable to some of the people that don't like these kinds of cleaning devices. In the field, you know, when you need a quick clean, this is great because it is a quick clean. When you need a deep scrub, it's a good first step. I've never seen this before. That's really cool. So I like this. Price-wise, you know, I still use my old M16 cleaning kit, so I don't know how that compares. You know, somebody will have to tell me, you know, what the going rate for these things are. But I think that's pretty, I mean, I think that's really cool right there that you can switch that out. Then you have just a little loop there that you can put patches or anything else through. That's awesome. So, would this go in like it pile? Probably, yeah. Keeping your firearm clean is of paramount importance. So we'll put it in like it. We sure will. What's next on the card? I don't know because I lost it. There it is. Next on the card, monetarily, we're going to go with the Gerber Flatiron. It's 95 cents cheaper than the next thing. But the Gerber Flatiron for $39. Now, we saw the Gerber Flatiron. I think it came, in a battle box, I want to say. This is also the aluminum. So they come in aluminum and they come in G10 and micarta scales. We already saw the aluminum. It didn't come in a box this big, the last one. This is a big box. But, you know, oh. Well, it's disappointing. Look at that. Oh, it's already all banged up. What the hell? And it's still strapped into the... So this had to have come out of the factory like this. What are you doing, Gerber? Serious? You can't blame Barrel and Blade for this one. This is a sealed box from Gerber. What kind of quality control is that? Wow. Now, my other one that I got, and, you know, I can't remember what specific box it is, but it came out perfect. The crap. That is just super disappointing. What the... Somebody had to have seen that and said, they won't mind. We'll package it up anyway. That is, you know, Gerber has never been my favorite knife brand for a number of reasons. And, you know, their you know, value to price, quality to price has always been one of the main complaints. And this is just terrible that they would send something like this out of the factory. Now, you know, if I was not somebody that had the capability to fix this, or I didn't have one already, or, you know, this could be like a major, huge, like, bummer. This could ruin the whole knife. Fortunately, I had already planned, since I already have one of these, to do something custom on this one, which would be kind of cool. But seriously, that's terrible. But taking that into account, the Gerber Flatiron itself is a pretty versatile, cool knife. It's got a very well done hollow grind blade, but you can see how thick the spine is in comparison to that hollow grind. So it's got some strength to it. Beautiful stone wash on the blade. Great choil for good control there. No jimping to speak of, but you do get a pretty good grip on the handle. It's comfortable. Not super comfortable, but comfortable enough, and really good control of the lock, and relatively smooth. I almost feel like this one was like returned to Gerber or something, and they sent it back out. Sealed it in a box and sent it out, because the centering is just slightly off. The last one I got was perfect, but fortunately this one is, there we go. I mean, this one is to be used. I have plans for it. It's a good knife though. Like, I've used it. I've used the Gerber Flatiron. It's very useful. It's got a great edge for slicing. It's got a little bit of weight and balance for chopping. You know, it's a good choice for a knife. I just, hear that? I feel like this one was like used and returned, and they just packaged it right back up and sent it out. What the hell, Gerber? You definitely want to make sure when you get a return that you're not sending it out to somebody that might send it to somebody doing reviews. But the Gerber Flatiron, again, is a good knife. It's, you know, I liked it when it came brand new, unscuffed up and everything. It's solid lockup. I mean, no stickiness. The centering was already a little off on this, so you can't really judge, but still very smooth. We'll do edge tests, although, you know, I'm afraid that any edge tests we do here, I don't know if this is a brand new out of the package knife. Not bad. I definitely, honestly feel like this knife was previously used. I'm not kidding in any way. This, I have seen them do much better than this. Weird. Very weird. I sort of want to blame somebody for this, but the only person I can blame for this is like Gerber, because this was a sealed box. I don't think there's any way that anybody but Gerber could have known what was going on with this knife. And this is like, you know, I've had terrible customer service experiences with Gerber before, and I've talked about it way back early on, back when I first started the channel when I was deployed, trying to deal with a clip that broke, and they were just awful about it. So I, though, will refurbish this knife. This knife, you know, if I didn't have previous experience with this knife, it would go in meh or even don't like it. But because I have experience with the knife and I know what it can do, I'm not even going to rate this one, because I mean, this is ridiculous. Seriously, what's up? But you know what I will do? I will do a whole video on refurbishing this knife and show you what it's capable of, because this is a good knife. I know it's a good knife. I know the Flatiron's a good knife. And I will even do a comparison in the video of like a brand new Gerber Flatiron, like, you know, that has not been chewed up, and then what we turn this into. So we're not going to rate this one. I am going to take it up with Gerber though. I'm going to send him pictures of it, and I'm going to say this was. I'm going to reference this video and say, you can see me cut the seal on the box. What is up with this thing? This is ridiculous. So we're just going to put this kind of out there. You know, I'm glad that Barrel and Blade the guys at Barrel and Blade will see this, because I hope they take this up with Gerber too, or whoever they source this from. And you know, I wonder if anybody else has had any issues like this with a knife, because that's crappy. You know, I'm sure if this did happen, someone else would call Barrel and Blade and say, you guys sent me a crappy knife. But clearly, in a sealed box like that, I mean, you know, I wouldn't. They'd also probably complain if somebody had opened the box ahead of time and said, hey, why is my knife box open? They can't check everything, right? But anyway, okay. That's disappointing, but Gerber, thanks for screwing us over there. But let's move on to the Tactical M100 multi-tool for $39.95. This is a product I have never seen before, so we've got a lot of different specs over here. Look at that. Okay, so ooh, look at the bronzeness going on. How fancy. I should hold these with my pinky up. look at the fanciness. No, so we've got two 1/4" bits. We've got an instruction manual on how to use everything. And let's see. Wow, oh my God. It's light. Oh, like, so almost the whole thing is polymer. Weighs nothing. Nothing. Is there a weight on the box? No, there's not. Okay, it weighs nothing. Holy cow. Let's see. So, bottle opener. Of course, everything has a bottle opener. If it doesn't have a bottle opener, it doesn't actually exist in this universe. So, we've got a bottle opener over there. High torque socket. So, you can put a 1/4" bit over there. And high torque because you can grab this whole handle and turn whatever it is, as opposed to the actual bit holder end, which just, this is actually fairly comfortable. You know, use it as a standard screwdriver. The one concern I have is being able to get this in places to use that high torque. I guess you could get a standard extender though, you know, that would hold a 1/4" bit if you need to get it in somewhere tight and inaccessible. So imperial and metric sizings over here. So 5, 8, 10, 11, 13, and 14 millimeter wrenches, and that will translate to 3/16, 5/16, 3/8, 7/16, 1/2, and 9/16. So again, you know, providing you can get this in there, gives you lots of options for that. Has a secure storage chamber. I want to use a secure storage chamber. All right, so here's how this works. Open this up, and you can put that in there. And can we put 2 of them in there? We can, and then this closes, and then it holds those 2 bits in there. And then, come on, shake it out. And then we can shake it out. There's 1, and there's 2, and then we've got our bits. And then we can close it up, I think. There we go, close it up. And then it holds our bits in securely. So there's our secure storage chamber. This is another package from Mass Drop that we have to open today. Let's see. Look at that. And the package opener works pretty damn well. So, very nifty little tool. And the internal steel is 420 stainless. So this actually could be kind of a cool little thing. Now, you know, I'd have to carry it around for a while and see how well it really, really works. Nifty idea. You could always, depending on your particular needs, switch out these bits and decide what you're going to carry. Or you could carry like a whole kit in another pocket, in another little holder, but I like it. It's got some cool things going on there. Of course I'd like it if it had a fold-out blade, right? But nifty. So I think we'll like this. Test it out, see how well it does with some other stuff. Looks like we've got some bonus items here, which are the Easy C, these shooting targets, which I really like. They're cool. So we'll talk about them real quick. These are good because when you hit, the impact like scrapes away the black here, and you get the bright color to show you where the actual round went through. I obviously can't shoot these here, but these are fun to have. They give you 3, 4 of these. 3. These are fun. And these are cool. Just nice to have. Thanks. Bonus item. Awesome. So let's take a look at our last item for MSRP of $79.97. The Verifield Impulse. This is heavy. 1x28 red dot sight. Red and, well, on the card it says red and green dot. Yeah. We've got specifications. Okay, hopefully you guys have read them. Now, normally I would go get a rifle and put these on, but YouTube has been hitting my channel and punishing videos that have shown rifles that I have followed every rule for and have made sure that I have even stated I am following the rules, and it has hit them up anyway for being improper. So I'm not going to do that with this one, but let's see. So we're going to assume this is a battery compartment, and yep, comes preloaded, 1 AAA, Nice lens covers, kind of rubbery. We've got protected adjustments, yeah. Oh, nice. You don't need any tools to adjust it either. Just finger clicks. Nice clean optics in there. And let's see, so what are we going to here? That's red. I'm going to turn it on the brightest so hopefully you can see it through the camera. There you go. Circle with a dot. And then, oh wow, you can see the green very bright, very nicely. Wow, that's actually, I mean, that is, as Pete is going crazy over there, that's actually a really nice reticle. Brightest red, which actually comes out very nice. So, I mean, I did say it was kind of heavy. It's not that bad. It's really not that bad. Not a bad sight. I mean, of course, it's not one of your $400, you know, ACOG types, but if you don't have a sight, not bad at all. You know, even if you have just like a cheap red dot, this is pretty nice. You can feel the kind of ruggedized construction there. Comes mounted pretty nicely in the rings, and all you gotta do is pop it on and it's ready to use. So, pretty nifty. And I've got something I can mount that on. It would look ridiculous on a handgun, but it would look pretty cool on a handgun too. Definitely, I think what I want to do is I want to explore more with this sight in the shop, of course. Definitely want to mess with this a little bit, maybe do a follow-up, but for sure, 100%. I want to show you, you know, obviously they picked this knife out for a reason. I want to show you what this knife is brand new. I want to show you what this knife is going to be customized, and the kinds of things that you can do with it, because the Gerber Flatiron is actually a pretty good knife. I enjoyed the last one I got. I'm just really disappointed in Gerber for the condition in which they sent this one out. It'd be cool if somebody from Gerber saw this and had some kind of explanation, but I doubt it. But anyway, good items, nice assortment of kind of tactical stuff. If I'm going to be totally honest, it would have been cool instead of just the rope to get like a little, maybe a pocket cleaning kit with different tools. But I'm sure this could be useful. But I would just sort of, not everybody's got a 223. You know what I mean? It would have been cool to maybe put in a whole cleaning kit. Although I personally will get good use out of that. I know that there have been some really cool little pocket semi-rigid cased ones that would work, but good knife. Unfortunately, mine is a messed up one. Cool multi-tool, different. Haven't seen this one before. Definitely want to give it a shot, and I have plans for this, and I've got plans for these. So Barrel and Blade, another one of those companies that tries not to throw fluff in the box. You know what I mean? And because now we're working together, I've got a promo code in the video description. If you are thinking about signing up and you'd like to check them out, you can check out that promo code in the video description. And, sign up and see what it's all about. So, what do you guys think about this month's box? I think that I'm really kind of excited to put this to the test, actually, which, I don't think I could do on YouTube because YouTube is YouTube, but we could do some really fun stuff with the Flatiron, some really cool stuff with the Flatiron, and I think that there's some good potential going on here. So, ready for your thoughts, guys. So, you know what we can do? I'm doing a live Q&A on Wednesday the 26th. If you want, also come to that armed with your ideas of what you would like to see done with this custom-wise, and I'll tell you what, we will give away the custom result of this knife when it's all done, too. I already have one in my collection, as much as I would like to keep two. It's really cool that Barrel and Blades picked such a cool knife to put in the box. Let's be generous with it, and let's let's put it in someone's hand after we fix it up, get it in good condition, and as I'm already shipping out all these giveaway prizes, let's give one of you guys the chance to sort of design your own knife, so to speak, you know? So at the live Q&A on the 26th, if you have an idea for what you want the new look for this knife to be, come to the Q&A with that. And, you know, if your idea is one that I really like, you might just end up with this knife after we redo it and give it away. Okay? All right, so anyway, guys, definitely want to hear your thoughts on this month's Barrel and Blade. I really, really want to put this on something and use it. You guys, as always, are absolutely awesome. I appreciate every single one of you, and I will be back again real soon.